Class 3 composite restoration. Here a modified preparation design is being shown, and it is started off with a inverted diamond burr on the distal margin ridge on the lingual surface of the maxillolateral incisor, and the extensiveness of the preparation is determined by the extensiveness of the caries. Since it's a modified preparation, the facial contact, the gingival contact and the incisional contact are intact. Undermined enamel is removed using hand instruments like binangle chisels as shown here. The enamel margin is roughened off using a flame shaped diamond. Any friable enamel is checked for. And this is the finished preparation showing the intact facial contact, gingival contact and the incisional contact. As you can see in this facial view, only the lingual contact has been broken. The matrix application is done using mylar strip or polyester strip. Polyester strip is taken from its dispenser and it is contoured using back and upper tweezer. The tweezer is made to run against the mylar strip so that the contoured mylar strip could be obtained as shown here. Contoured mylar strip, and this is applied in the contact zone between the maxillary lateral incisor and the canine for this restoration, followed by wedge application so that a tight adaptation of the mylar strip over the tooth surface is obtained. This is followed by etchant application. This is done for 20 seconds, after which the etchant is completely rinsed off and the preparation is dried off. Once the etchant has been removed, rinsed and dried off, this is followed by application of dentin bonding agent. The dentin bonding agent is usually applied using an applicator tip. The applicator tip is slightly bent here for better accessibility to the lingual portion. Dentin bonding agent, a single drop is applied to the applicator tip. Now this bonding agent on the applicator tip is carried to the preparation and thoroughly applied. A slight amount of air is being shown to the cavity so that there is no cooling of the dentin bonding agent that has been applied, followed by polymerization, light curing of the dentin bonding agent. Since this is a modified and a small preparation, the restoration could be finished in single increment of composite placement. Composite is placed and followed by contouring and insertion tightly into the cavity preparation point angles and line angles using a composite placing instrument or a plastic filling instrument so that there is no void post-operatively. Composite is nicely pressed against all the point angles and line angles to prevent any void formation. If required, a small additional increment could be placed so that a better contoured lingual surface could be obtained. As much as possible, the contouring should be done during the placement of the composite itself so that the finishing and the polishing procedure will be much more simpler. The mylar strip is now closed over the lingual surface so that a proper contour of the lingual anatomy of composite restoration could be obtained, followed by light polymerization according to manufacturing instruction of 40 seconds. Now the mylar strip is removed from the lingual surface or opened from the lingual surface, and additional curing is done on the facial and the incisal surface. The composite is now Now the mylar strip has been removed off and the contouring is done using a football shaped diamond burr for contouring the lingual surface and the lingual margin ridge height. Now this is done slowly in a stepwise manner so that the proper lingual occlusal lingual anatomy could be obtained in the maxillary lateral incisor. An explorer is used to test for any composite extra splash over the cable surface margin that needs to be removed during this stage. The contouring is done. It's proceeded again using the football shaped diamond burr. A BP plate number 12 could be used to remove the interproximal excess shaped interproximal region. And in slow increment manner, BP blade application should be done carefully so that there is no fracturing of composite restoration. The BP blade application is continued. Again the football shaped burr is gone back to again. The BP blade 12 application is again shown here. Even a discoid or cleared amalgam carver could be used to remove the excess splash of composite restoration over the cable surface margins. Contouring procedure is continued until the satisfactory lingual anatomy of the maxillary lateral incisor is obtained without any high points. A metal proximal strip could be used to define the incisal embrasure as being done here. Used to define the incisal embrasure so that a proper incisal embrasure could be obtained. The mattress wedge is slightly loosened off or slightly tightened more so that the proximal finishing strip could be engaged to the contact in the proximal region, and the proximal restoration, class 3 restoration in the proximal region could be finished off. The proximal strip engagement is done in a seesaw motion so that if there are any excess composite in this proximal region is being removed using this proximal strip. Explorer is run over the proximal region and on the cable surface margin to evaluate for the any excess of composite. The proximal strip application is continued in a seesaw motion. A dental floss is now being passed over. Now at this stage the wedge could be removed and finishing and polishing procedure could be started, and it could be done either using composite finishing stones or composite finishing rubber cups as shown here with different grids. Usually started off in a medium grid followed by finer grid abrasive so that a polished, finished, shiny composite restoration could be obtained. And this finishing and polishing procedure is done in a stepwise manner in grid with regard to grid dimensions. Now finer grid rubber cup abrasive used to impart the final smoothness and shininess to the composite restoration. Now a dental floss is passed over the contact. As you can see, it's smoothly going over the contact, showing that there is no gingival excess in the contact area or any overhangs, and this is the finished lingual composite class 3 restoration, and it's a facial view. In an extensive cavity preparation, the restorative phase is same. Only all the contacts, facial, lingual, incisal and the gingival contacts are being broken.